go, guys. Haha. Woo, woo. It's a nice day to ride, man. Oh man, I love the sound of the V4 on high RPMs, man. Woo, woo, woo. And the quick shifter, man. Damn. Yeah, guys, today's motovlog, I'm going to talk about upgrades, performance upgrades you need to do to your motorcycle. And also be careful not to overspend. Okay, I'm gonna give you some tips on and some suggestions on some upgrades you can do to get the most, I mean not the most, but the most bang for your buck when it comes to power on your bike. And some of the upgrades I'm going to tell you about as of now, 2016, honestly you don't need to get those because there are other options. Yeah, guys, yeah, once you get your motorcycle, let's say it's all stock, and you want to do some upgrades to get more power or to have your bike to run better. One thing you shouldn't do is to be obsessed about the top maximum amount of horsepower you can get. Horsepower is important, but it doesn't mean as much as you think, honestly. Because most of the riding is done by the rider, and it don't matter how powerful your bike is, if you can't ride and control that monster, you're gonna be slow. Alright, there is much more to these bikes than just straight up horsepower and going straight line fast. There's so much more. So yeah, the first upgrade you should do to your bike is obviously, I mean, talk about performance upgrade, is obviously an exhaust. Now the question is, what should you get? A slip-on, a 3/4, or a full exhaust? The best option, honestly, performance and price-wise, is going to be a 3/4. Because honestly, a 3/4 is like not as much expensive as not that much more expensive than a slip-on, but it's a lot cheaper than a full exhaust, depending on the brand you're getting. Obviously, the best quality, the most important brands out there, you know, you get more power. Also, it depends on the bike also. So you have to do your research to see what's the best exhaust for your bike. Not because the best name out there doesn't mean it's gonna be the best exhaust for every bike. So yeah, guys, get your 3/4 exhaust. Once you get that 3/4 exhaust, get a flash ECU. Alright, flash your ECU. Take off all the restrictions. It will make the engine, it will unleash the full potential of the engine, and your bike will run better. Alright, one thing also, don't get a power commander. Alright, power commanders are old school. Alright, power commanders are useless. Get your ECU flashed, and these are just minor things you do, you know, to get performance on the street. I'm not talking about a race bike or anything like that. Something that will benefit you on the streets. Alright, get a race ECU, and don't get a power commander. Race ECUs are a lot cheaper. Alright, you can take it to places, they flash it for you and they tune your bike for you. And make sure, it's important, make sure when you go to the dyno, you tell them to tune your bike to run at its best. Don't ask them for maximum horsepower. Alright, because maximum horsepower means they're going to sacrifice on a lot of things, like smoothness, like ease of use, you know, just to get the power. Tell them run better. Run better means they're going to focus more on the throttle response and the smoothness, you know, things that will make you enjoy your bike better. Because it's not, at the end of the day, it's not a race bike, so you're not going full throttle every time. Alright, make sure you tell them to tune it so it runs better, so it runs the best it can. So after the flash ECU and the exhaust, let me see what more. Yeah, since you got that 3/4 exhaust, it means your bike is now breathing more. Alright, so it means the fuel and air ratio has changed. To match that, you should upgrade your air filter. Air filters are not expensive, from 60 to 80 bucks. I mean, they can go up to 600 bucks if you wanna waste your money, but get your regular K&N or BMC air filter. Then get the job done. And once you get the air filter, the exhaust, it's that time when you go and flush with your ECU so they can match it to your upgrades. Alright, so these 3 things, guys, are some super important things. Are some very important things to get your bike to run better. Alright. Now, one more upgrade a lot of people overlook. Let's say your bike is stock. Alright, and your riding is going to be high performance riding. Get yourself some better tires, okay? Straight up, if you're not comfortable with your stock tires, take those motherfuckers off and sell them. Alright? Sell them and get yourself some high performance tires. Honestly, a lot of people don't know the importance of that. People just want to run through their stock tires and get an upgrade. The problem with stock tires is those motherfuckers last too long, man. So you're gonna end up pushing them to their limit while trying to kill them, and you're gonna end up fucking up yourself. So take them off, sell them, and upgrade. Alright, and one more thing, again, after that upgrade, is to set up your suspension to your weight. That'll help you the bike to handle a lot more. I know I've said that many times, but it is really important, and it's a comfort upgrade just like it's a performance upgrade. Alright, and guys, do not put power first. I know whenever we get a bike and we look at the stock power numbers, and we automatically think by doing a few upgrades we're going to get 30 more horsepower. That's not going to happen. Alright, all these upgrades I told you guys about, the flash ECU and the exhaust, the air filter, you will be lucky to get 15 horsepower. And that's depending on the bike, Some bikes are more restricted than others. When you're talking about 600, you will not get 15 horsepower, okay? You'll get lucky to get 7, 8, 9, or 10. And at the end of the day, the question is it worth getting a $1,500 to a $2,000 full exhaust just to get 3 or 4 extra horsepower that you could have gotten with just like a 3/4? It's up to you. Honestly, it's up to you. Because full exhaust and power commanders are a waste of money, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because the extra horsepower is going to give you a totally worthless. You know what I mean? That is just my opinion once for all. It's a choice you have to make. Nothing is perfect. Either you're ready to spend the whole... I mean, some brands have cheaper full exhaust, like Yashimura. You can get a Yashimura full exhaust for like $600-700 for a Gixxer 1000. That's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? But if you're thinking Akrapovic, you have to spend like $700 to $800 for just a slip-on. And we're talking full exhaust, you're gonna have to spend $2,000 to $2,400 to $2,500 for the Evolution series. Alright, because they have the high performance series, which is called the Evolution, which is like $2,500. It can go up to $3,000 for some brands. So I mean, the Evo might give me a lot more horsepower, but it's not gonna be like freaking it's not gonna be, let's say, a $600 full Yashimura compared to a $2,500 Acura. Guys, the power numbers are not that significant, okay? You're not getting you're not getting 30 more horsepower with the Acura, okay? Maybe you're getting 3, 4, 5. So at the end of the day, I don't know what you want, man. If you want that name on your bike, or if you actually care about the performance. And there is nothing wrong with Akrapovic. Akrapovic is the best. That's why they're so expensive. But at the end of the day, it's your pockets that talk. You the judge. But yeah, I've been yabbling. Maybe, you know, I forgot some upgrades. So I've talked about the 3/4 exhaust, the flash ECU. Don't get a power commander. The air filter, better tires, suspension, and what else? Honestly, these are the things that will make your bike, you know, run better and smoother, you know what I mean? Oh man, 95 is always packed, man. They've been doing road work on this goddamn highway for like freaking 10 years, man. That shit never ends. I don't know what the fuck they're building, man. Maybe they're making some invisible highways, but you know, what the fuck? Oh man, this is fucking crazy, man. So yeah, guys, yeah, you know, this is my little upgrade to help you guys out there. People that, you know, a lot of guys still thinking about, because you know, flashing your ECU is something new that has started being done maybe less than 3-4 years. So some people maybe took a break from last time they were riding when the power commanders were cool, and they come back and they go straight up and get a full exhaust power commander. Things have changed, guys. Power commanders are, you don't need to get a power commander. A ECU is straight up. You don't need a power commander to be the middleman between your bike and the ECU. Alright, you can write into the ECU straight up and tell it what you want it to do. That's what the flash ECU is. You're jumping over the middleman, which is the power commander. You're jumping over the power commander and getting that ECU flash. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. And yeah, one thing the 3/4 does is the 3/4 give you the upgraded sound. It gives you the power by removing the catalytic converter, which a lot of bikes now have. So it's going to remove that giant ass cat. And you know, from then on, you get the whole performance. You might not get the same performance because you have the stock headers, but honestly, you will not feel it. You will not miss it. So yeah, guys, this is my little motor vlog, you know. Today's a highway motor vlog, so I'm getting a lot of wind in my freaking helmet and shit. But it's alright. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And in case you guys didn't know, I'm on Instagram, alright? So hit me up at Afrorider on Instagram, alright? So you can check out some pictures and shit. Yeah, alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Peace.